Yeah, I mean, it's a big relief. I mean, I'm really, kind of woken up. I've been really anxious all day, kind of, ever since that fax stream was going. So, I mean, really, just kind of, the nerves are kind of over with today. Got it, in. I'm officially a Bronco, and now we just, really look forward to the future. No, I mean, actually, last night I talked to a few buddies, and they're like, yeah, what happens if you send it into, Wisconsin or Illinois or something? I was like, yeah, that would not be a good idea. So, I woke up, knew where I was going, signed that bad boy, and put it in the fax machine, and, I'm a Bronco now. I'm excited. Not really. It's football. It's what I've been doing since I was 8 years old. So, I'll be doing the exact same thing when I get up there in the fall. I'm just going to play the game I love and, seeing what happens. Well, having an iPad, it helps out a lot. I've been able to follow along on Twitter and just making sure that, all the guys that, I've been talking to the last couple weeks, sent those faxes in today. So, it was, I kind of kept my tabs on them. But it was really, exciting to see that the whole class is all in. So, we're all set. A lot. I mean, the first week I committed, probably for about a month I was on the phone about every night talking to players, just reaching out, telling them, things are going to happen. And then, when the season started, it didn't really go the way that we wanted it at Western. So then, it was a little even tougher, kind of communicate to some of these guys, listen, hey, stay the path. It's going to be different in a few years. But, it was worth it. I mean, we put together an elite class, really, really elite class that, down the road it's all going to be worth it.
Forever.
Well, I know my parents have helped me out through the whole thing. I mean, just kind of, keep me level-headed through the whole thing. And, Coach Lamb's been huge through it all. I mean, through the whole process, he's really been positive with me and just, really helping me get through it all. Because, I mean, it's a crazy ride. I mean, you have lots of people that, say that, they have the best interest for you and they're trying to help you make the best decisions. But, really, they just want you to go to their team or here and there. But, definitely my parents and Mr. Lamb helped me out a lot. Yeah, I definitely, it'd be nice to get it over with. Just, some of these recruits, you see them committing, decommitting. I mean, it's all over the place, but it'd definitely be nice to have an early signing day. Well, it just shows you that, really nothing's set in stone until you really send in those faxes. I mean, I've talked to a few guys where their offers from bigger schools got pulled all of a sudden for other names. It's just like, you don't think that stuff happens, but I mean, behind the scenes it happens. I mean, recruiting can be really cruel at times. So, it was kind of an eye-opening experience, seeing going from Wisconsin to Western. But, I'm glad I went through it. It was really, you learned a lot through it, and, helps you mature a lot, especially on social media. I mean, you say the wrong thing on Twitter, you can get pounded for it really quickly. So, just makes you grow up a little faster. So.
Good deal.
There are a few that I like to, brag to Coach Flack and Coach Rocco about that, those guys, kind of, I really helped bring them in. But, hey, without Coach Flack and all the coaches, all the work they do, we wouldn't have the class we have. So, well, this morning he just said, Chance, thanks for, trusting us and staying with us through the whole process. I mean, there's times where, I could have easily walked away, but, I didn't. I believe in the man. I'm really excited for the future, and, just can't wait to get up there.
Official.
This is a great opportunity, a great moment for Chance and his family, and I'm so super excited to see what the next 4 to 5 years can be out in front of Chance. And, these things, we went up Saturday and kind of hung around campus. We went to a basketball game, sat down and had some things and talked to the coaches, and it was a good thing. And you can definitely tell this is a place where he feels comfortable and he's excited to be. I say that excitement. I'm excited for him to be there, but I know he really has a passion that he wants to be a Bronco, and he's looking forward to the final days of his senior year, and then getting right up there to Western to really become a Bronco full time. We go back to our 8th grade year when we were together, and he was definitely night and day above those 8th graders, and he wasn't complacent. And every year he continued to work and get better and better and better. And it was just small things. It was, whether it was footwork, whether it was the way he dropped back in the pocket, whether it was reading defenses. So every year he got better and better. And all these now abilities he had, he's added to his repertoire. And so he's really going to be a guy that I'm going to miss, because I look for him. He was a leader on the field. He took control of things, and he didn't have to worry about it. And so I'm excited for him to go on next year and see what he can do up there. But I'm also excited too that now I have another opportunity with another young man for the 2014 season. There's probably some games that we attend, because there's some games in our schedule that make it easy for us. But yeah, I want to go not only to his games, but if we got other guys from this class going, which I think we're going to have, maybe not D1, but smaller, I want to get up there and I want to see him play, because that's what we were. We were a family when we were here, and I still want to keep that together as long as we possibly can.